an English club? So that is what is a question mark for students, because we already have so many activities which has been carried out throughout the year. We have it in form of competitions, or we have it in the form of several ways where we can make the students exhibit their talents, as well as we can make them understand the need for this communication skill. So if I ask a student what is meant by a communication skill, or why do we need a communication skill, or what is that we talk about communication skill, he or she may say it is nothing but knowing or learning or speaking English, isn't it? So this is what many people keep in their mind. Even soft skills, presentation skills, overall personality development. So all these names, many of them do not know the actual meaning of that, and they try to seek that, and they try to learn. So when we talk about communication skill, it's not only English. That is a language which helps you to communicate. So communication is something, if I can make you understand what I think, that is what is communication. So if I'm going to speak to you in French, you are not going to understand. So I will not be able to communicate in a better way where you can understand what I wanted to make you understand, right? So that is where the language English comes into picture, because we work in a country and we are going to work in countries where English is going to be a common language. So whatever personally or professionally you wanted to communicate, you wanted to say something to the other person, you need to communicate in language which is understandable, which other person also can understand. So you need not learn a language for bringing out a big accent, or you need not learn this language to prove yourself that you are an English person or Englishman or born in UK or something like that. That is not the ultimate aim. Whatever you speak, it should be clear, and it should be grammatically free from error, and you should be able to communicate crisply whatever you wanted to communicate. This is what is the ultimate aim of communication skill. And communication skill has many things in not only the language alone, how you communicate. So here we can see verbal communication, non-verbal communication. I think when many of you do not know the non-verbal communication which has been communicated from you, is being received, whether it is being received in the right sense or wrong sense. This happens especially in classes. I think the teachers and the students may accept with me. So when a teacher enters into the class, the students will look into the facial expression of the teacher and their gestures and their body language. So based on that, a teacher can bring silence in the class. Yes or no? Yes. So if a teacher enters into the class with a strict face and keeps the register on the table, goes to the board, rubs the board, then starts the class, the student will know the teacher is very serious. The teacher has come here directly to start with the subject. So we have to maintain silence. We have to start listening to the teacher. This is what the teacher has not spoken anything, but has communicated all these things to the students. At the same time, what the students communicate to the teacher. There will be several body languages which we observe in the class. If a class has 60 students, the teacher will scan through the class looking at every one of them. Even now when I see, there will be people keeping their hand in their head, putting crossed legs, sitting back very relaxed manner, and or putting their hands on the table, leaning on the table. There are several body languages which we will be observing in the class. So that will communicate different things to the teacher. If I see a student sitting with the crossed legs, shaking his leg, I may feel he is very lethargic, he is not interested in my class. If he is going to keep his hand in his head, I feel he is feeling a headache. My class is going to be a headache, or is a headache for him. So this type of non-verbal communication is also being read by the teachers. So they may form an impression about the student, because they may not be able to ask you what you're thinking, because it is a class of 60. So this is how unknowingly you will be communicating a lot of things to the people. Not only in the class, it may be in the bus, it may be at home,